anyone who wants to know why we're laughing like maniacs, I just did the iCarly countdown, and in the middle of it, I stopped and told Claire that it was iCarly so that she would know what the reference was.
It was more. It felt more like you were doing a little mini theme song that ended with iCarly.
iCarly. No,
I didn't realize you were trying to notify me of the status of where the thing you said came from.
Yeah, well, I needed you to know why me saying going live in 3, 2, 1. I needed you to know. I'm sorry.
Well, I do know.
I'm really glad that you know.
Yep.
That's a really good thing.
Hi, friends.
Hello! We're back again. Guess who's back? Back again.
Like, every week, we'll be back.
Whether you like it or not.
Well, hopefully you like it. That would be so sad.
Yeah. Jeez, I hope... God, we had some fun tech issues today where on Claire's mic was doing a fun echoey thing, so I got headphones now. So I'm sorry I don't have the fancy Twitch streamer headphones, but you know...
We're not fancy here. What are you talking about?
We've made a podcast stuck together with Elmer's glue.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a great time.
Yeah. After echoing during this episode, let me know. Let us know.
We hopefully fix the echo. So I don't know why today it decided that it didn't like hearing the sound through my microphone, but you know,
it didn't like my voice for you, evidently, but that's okay. It's fine.
No, the problem, Claire, is that it liked your voice so much that it was playing it through multiple microphones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it needed to pick it up.
That's
was super
such a nice
important.
way to say it. That makes me happy.
Yes.
So, thank you.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Well,
fun update in the world that I want to share just because I'm very proud.
Okay. Yeah, yes. Share the thing.
Tim Duncan of the San Antonio Spurs was inducted into the Hall of Fame last week. And I need the world to know. Because Kobe was also inducted, and so everybody overshadowed Tim Duncan's thing because Kobe's dead. And so it was like a sad thing. Because, you know, it's sad. But it's like Tim Duncan really deserves to be in the spotlight for, like, you know, this is a big moment for him. And I would just want other people to know. He's a great guy. Number 21.
Yeah, McKaylee has these niche loves, and one of them is sports.
I love it. I love it.
You know, I mean, I guess D&D is a niche love for some people. But that's why we're here, so...
I just want to, you know, I want to break all the stereotypes of what, like, a D&D player and a D&D player can like sports. It's a thing.
I think that's okay.
Well, you know, everyone, you have, like, the image in your mind of, like, D&D players are, like, those, like old men who live in their parents' basement is, like, what the stereotype is from, like, the 70s, you know? Or you're, like, summoning demons, like you're a crazy emo goth person. But you can meet all kinds of people in, like, D&D.
You know, those are some demographics, I guess. But, you know.
Yeah, I mean, those people do play D&D, but, like, there's more than just those people.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, anyway. Hello. Welcome to our podcast. Anddragons. We are here to say things.
Yeah.
And make characters.
Yes. I'm so excited. We build level 3 characters by randomly rolling on a wonderful table. Claire froze. Oh no. I'm just gonna keep talking. Oh, it's my end. My internet connection's unstable. It just popped up. Great times. We're on Zoom now, everybody knows. Yeah. Got the wonderful internet connection sign. But we are going to be rolling for a level 3 character, totally random, from race to class to background to the first letter of their name. It's going to be amazing and wonderful, and I'm so excited. We did today post some fun art of the character we rolled last week. Do you want to talk about them, Claire?
Yeah, Addie, they're so cute. Our battlesmith artificer, who is a human and
Yeah.
is the greatest because they have a sloth steel defender. Honestly, my favorite part about Addie is their steel defender. I would die for them. Oh my god.
My favorite part of putting that picture together was looking up pictures of sloths. Because they just are always smiling. They look so happy. I'm so glad that we ended up with that as the steel defender. It was very good.
Really, truly the best.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, indeed, wonderfully. Yeah.
Well, just before we jump into things, as per usual, I'm just gonna run through some quick disclaimers because they feel necessary. I don't know if they're necessary, but they feel
good to do.
Relevant to mention. Also, count how many times I flip my hair over my shoulder. I guarantee you it's gonna be more than 10. Either way, some disclaimers. We are not affiliated with Wizards of the Coast. Wizards of the Coast is the company that does the Dungeons and Dragons things, the official Dungeons and Dragons things. They do the books and the sources and the things.
Yes.
We're not affiliated with them. We're just here having a good time. Also, we, might curse occasionally.
We do that.
Yep. Just FYI. Also, D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, is frequently there's more heavy topics because it's a fantasy world, and some of them might be a little more traumatic, especially because we're doing character building and story building, backstory building. Adventurers aren't frequently the happiest of people. That doesn't mean they can't be happy, but we might be leaning on some heavier themes occasionally. Yep. So just
our first character was framed for murder. The next one had her arm cut off.
Yeah.
I can't remember what Eep had some also tragic thing.
There's a little dynamic storytelling in a lot of backstory building. So just an FYI, if it gets heavy and you want to check out, that's okay. Or if something's really not cool and you want to let us know, please feel free to.
Yeah.
We want this to be a fun and safe place where you're free to ask any questions. One of the reasons why we're doing this, and we say it a lot, is because it's kind of intimidating to make a D&D character for the first time, and it feels kind of sometimes it feels like everyone around you knows everything and they don't explain the basics very thoroughly.
Nope, not at all.
So we want this to be a place where you can ask those questions and where we'll talk through them and really define things so that it's not so intimidating, because it is really fun and it is a really nice outlet to have if you're interested in playing D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, or any tabletop role-playing game as well.
God, yeah. I made a Monster of the Week character today. It was really cool. I'm happy about it. She has eyes in her hair.
That's a great quality.
Yes. I just saw this really cool character art and I was like, I need to make that character. So I did Monster of the Week and she's a deathless. If anybody knows Monster of the Week, it's based off of Supernatural and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. You're in the normal world and you go and you hunt monsters. It's fucking lit.
Yeah. And maybe as we go we'll throw in some more character building like it with other TTRPGs. Right now we're just doing D&D because it's the most common one that people seem to want to try and it has the most numbers.
Also, we are obsessed with D&D and I love building characters just for fun. Claire loves building backstories and making elaborate doodles. I DM'd a game that Claire played a Twilight cleric in, and she had a whole dream journal that Claire doodled digitally and sent to me. It was gorgeous. It had her whole backstory, everything about her family, this guy that like she was like had a big part in her story. Like it was absolutely fucking insane. I loved it. Best thing ever.
I also like to include a lot of secrets in my backstories. Yes. Howdy, Dragon Craze.
Howdy.
I don't know why I said that so slow. My brain was
did.
Must be like a robot. Spicy time.
Spicy. Ooh, maybe we'll build a robot today. I haven't made a Warforged before.
Maybe we'll make a Warforged. That would be really fun.
That would be really exciting.
Okay, listen. I had this question last week.
Mm-hmm.
Do steel defenders have souls? And I need to know if there's like a canonical answer or if it doesn't matter. But on top of that, I need to know if Warforged, do they have souls? Is it an option? Is it a question? Is it an issue that we need to debate or something like that? Or is it just like whatever you... I mean, a lot of D&D is whatever you want.
It really is. I say, personally, so Warforged, based on, like, the lore of, like, how they were built and stuff, I think that they do have some sort of semblance of an arcane soul.
Okay.
Steel Defenders, I think it depends on your level of character. And, like, if you are, like, the way that you build your character, your artificer, if you're like, they're super amazing, this person was able to build a soul for their character. Or, like, they're, like, you know, still learning, so, like, their Steel Defender isn't the most put together. I love that idea, from Dragon Craze to have a conflict.
Yes. That would be a great conflict. Because that, you know, in a lot of campaign settings, it's like, there's contention over some topic that is wildly debated. That would be a really good one.
Yeah. Also, Claire, how are you doing today?
Oh,
Dragon Craze.
Great. I'm doing good. I sent emails today.
Wow.
Which is wild.
Oh my goodness. Look at you go. Adulting.
It's not really wild. I just reached back out to people that I haven't spoken to in a while. So it was fun and scary.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Nice.
I'm great.
Nice. We love it. We're here for it. Yeah. No, I love, like, thinking about, like, that kind of, like, what kind of politics or something are going on in the world, like, social norms and things. Especially, that's what I was gonna say. I saw a post that was about, like, in a world where, like, you know, undead is common. Like, thinking about, like, when you come back to life, like, do you have rights to all of your property that you owned in life? Or, like, what happens with that? Can you, and, like, just things like that I love thinking about.
Yeah.
But then I forget to plan for a BBEG.
Maybe this will eventually transition into some, like, world building stuff on top of characters.
Oh my god, we can continue building Delphina.
Michaela's homebrew world.
Yes, I built a world called Delphina. This is the textbook about the history of Delphina. I have a problem.
No, it's not a problem. Are you kidding?
It's amazing. This says Delphina in the Dwarvish script.
Because McKaylee knows Dwarvish script.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my first quarantine hobby, was learning the Dwarvish script from D&D 5e.
Yes.
So now I
mean,
can write Dwarvish.
no. That's really cool, Dragon Craze. Also, I don't know if we've done I don't think McKaylee and I have talked about this, but if you'd like for us to call you by a different name than your username, like totally let us know. And if you feel like letting us know what your pronouns are, you totally can too. Just like in general, anyone. Me personally, I use she, her pronouns.
Me too, babies.
McKaylee does too, but we really want this to be a nice, fun space. And I realized you can change people's names on our side so that if you want us to call you a certain name, that we can. Mm-hmm. Just something fun that I wanted to mention, and then I keep forgetting because head empty, no wrinkles in there. No sometimes. The brain cell is floating between our locations right now.
It's probably somewhere in like Midland right now. It hasn't made it all the way over here or there.
Yeah, somewhere. So
it's in the middle of where we are.
Yeah.
For reference, Claire's in Louisiana and I'm in Texas, so we're like very far.
Quite far away.
But the brain cell's somewhere in between Louisiana and Texas.
Somewhere in between.
Oh god. It's getting there. It's going. It's trying to figure out which way to go.
Man, now I just started thinking about it. Where it is, if it's closer to me, if I should instigate the next part, or if you should.
I was about to instigate the next part, but if you want to instigate the next part, then you can.
Go. No, you do it. You do it. You do it.
I was gonna say, we're going to start making a brand new character. I'm so excited. Cool. So, Claire.
Yes.
Let's transition over to our character cheat so that we can get started on rolling for this brand new character. Ready? Character.
Yep.
Theme music, go. Claire, do jazzy hands.
I go to Jurassic Park?
Claire, do jazzy hands with me. Come on. Yay! Oh, God.
Nice. Alabama.
Oh, Alabama's a time.
Maybe our brain cell will just fly over to you instead. Just zip right past me.
Man, I went to Alabama for a fencing competition, and because I used to do that in high school. And I thought that Texans had thick accents, but people in Alabama have really thick accents. It's wild. It's a wild time.
Wild, absolutely.
God, I love it. But here's our character cheat.
Wow, character cheat. So cute, so fun. Doesn't have everything we need on it, but that's okay.
It has what we want, and that's what matters.
A quick, fast, speedy run through of what these bubbles are in case you don't know. Mm-hmm. Just to make sure that we're being super honest about what all the things are and not skipping over stuff. Yes, these 6 things are your ability scores. Strength measures your physical power and muscle. Dexterity is agility and accuracy. Ooh. Constitution is your physical resilience. Intelligence is the ability to process problems and also wielding certain types of magic. Wisdom is common sense and spirituality. And then charisma is social skills and sometimes physical appearance or suaveness. I don't know what the...
Yeah.
And all of the skills listed beneath them are related to the ability score.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep. just
So quick, so
narrowing it down. So if you're, because you can be good at persuasion, but you're not good at deceiving people. So, helping to figure out more about the character. These are all things that we're going to be rolling for, though, because we don't make decisions.
Nope. And we really like our click clacks.
Clicky clacks. Okay.
Clack.
I roll before every session that I play and before every podcast that we do, just to see how the dice think it's gonna go. And if there's a whole system to if they go to jail or if they stay in the tray. And
I just want everyone to know what McKaylee means by system is very complicated. And why did I say it like that? Very complicated and
I can
much
explain.
longer.
It's really easy. It's really easy.
You sound like a crazy person when you say it, though. Not a crazy person. You sound like a person who's very invested in their dice.
I'm very invested in my dice. I'm getting 2 more sets tomorrow. I have 15 sets of dice and an additional set of Vox Machina dice.
Woo, Critical Role.
Critical Role, baby, is my favorite show I'm addicted to. Also, it was Birmingham and Montgomery. I drove through all of them. I might have passed Huntsville, actually, but I know for sure it's Birmingham and Montgomery. I've been all over the fucking country, driving, so I've driven through a lot of places that I didn't stop at, so it's hard to say where I've been and where I haven't been. It's a great time. But I think I have been to all 50 states, so.
Really?
Yeah.
Alaska?
Oh, no, I haven't been to Alaska, so I've been to every state but Alaska. Maybe. I don't know. My siblings will probably, if they're watching, they'd probably fucking be like, they have better memory than I do.
Have you been to New Hampshire?
I think so.
What about Maine?
Yes.
Cut to Claire asking McKaylee every
state.
One by one.
It's because, fencing tournaments are always in, really weird place, like Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We had nationals there for, 3 years in a row. My mom would call it the Great City Columbus to try and make it sound fancy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you spend every summer driving to Columbus, Ohio, it starts to be fuck, we're going back to Columbus.
How would it be? How would the person who watches this from Columbus, Ohio feel?
Okay, I have nothing against Columbus, Ohio. It's just not a great, you're in high school going on summer vacation and you're like, let's go. We're going to Columbus. It's you don't know.
Mark, I don't know anything about the Animaniacs state song.
Oh, man.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I love it.
Can we figure out how to do more dynamic tech things? Yes.
Yeah. One day. One day when my computer, I hope nobody can hear this, but my computer sounds like it's fucking about to explode every time we do this. Right. So, we love it. But that's no one's fault but mine. It's a great time. Okay, Claire.
Yeah.
Shall we get started?
Yeah.
Okay. Get your D100 ready, please, ma'am.
Right. I feel like at this point, I should start memorizing the dice and the order that you go through.
Mm-hmm. Well, sometimes if we have to do a sub race, there's a D4 for dwarves, but there's a D12 for tieflings. So
yeah, I know.
You won't be able to memorize that part.
I am just as unaware of what's happening next as everyone else. Is what I'm saying.
I sent you the list with the order that I do it. This is my tiny little list.
Do you think I have a brain, McKaylee?
That's fair.
Okay.
What did you get?
I get lots of 30s and stuff. It's 32.
32. Ooh, this is another like one that people a player race that a lot of people do. It's a half elf.
Half elf. All
Yeah.
right.
Wild. Okay. This is one that's even in our player's handbook. We don't have to go other. Wow, there's no supplemental material to go look up. What a time.
Oh, also, something that's cool about D&D, which I'm sure you might know, is that the sources are widely available online. I'm one of those people who has only used the online sources, but
until recently
I decided to get the book because I miss the feeling of books in my hand. And so much of everything is online right now. I need tactile tactile times. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I for so long just used the online version of the player's handbook, which is in black and white, that when I got this book and I opened it up and there was color in it, I texted Claire and I was like, what the fuck? These are colorful. Or I think I told you that in like a game or something, but I was so excited. It was amazing. I was like, look at this character. It has so much color.
Yeah.
It's amazing. These books are amazing, and I highly recommend. But let's find out more about half-elves.
Yeah.
So, half-elves, so later we're going to roll for the first letter of the name. And chat, you're going to send us name suggestions. But, so for half-elf names, there's a little section in the player's handbook on that. It says you use either human or elven naming conventions. So I guess like keep that in mind when thinking of like name options. It can be either human or elvish, depending on like if you grew up among elves or humans, or maybe this character grew up amongst orcs or something. Raised by goblins. Screw raised by wolves. This character was raised by goblins. Okay. Ability score increases. You ready?
Yes.
Our charisma increases by 2.
We're charismatic.
We're super charismatic. And now we have 2 other ability score increases that are going to increase by 1, but we get to pick. But we don't make choices. So Claire, roll a d6, please.
6.
Roll again.
I know, I just had to say it. 5.
Wisdom increases by 1. Okay, roll a d4 now. And we'll do another one.
4.
Intelligence. Wow, we are we have that's all the mental stats. We got some good mentalness going on.
Good brain thoughts.
Okay. Half elves, they mature at the same rate of humans. But they often live longer than 180 years. So they don't live as long as elves, but they live longer than humans. Let's see. They are 5 to 6 feet tall. Their size is medium. And base walking speed is 30 feet, please.
30 feet.
Yes, ma'am. We get also dark vision. 60 feet.
Vision?
Yes. Love it.
Do we have to be half elf, half human?
No, I mean, well, so Tasha's guide has, I think, added in, like, some options for, like, mixing your lineage. But it's harder to roll on a table for that. I could I made a half orc, half drow elf once.
Ooh.
But I didn't have the like information for that. I built it myself.
Yeah.
No
Well,
praise
maybe
for
we can look at it, and then if we
Yeah.
decide to do something different, we can go back and change stuff.
Yeah. It's a time.
Yeah.
It's a time.
Cool
Yeah,
that.
so we get 60-foot dark vision. And we also get Fey ancestry, which means we have advantage on saving throws. And magic can't put you to sleep. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. No one's using a sleep spell on you.
Yeah, in one of the campaigns that we played, the inciting incident was that we all had been cast with we had
sleep spell.
the sleep spell,
Mm-hmm.
but I was playing an elf, which they also have the Fey ancestry, and I think they just ended up punching me or something.
I think they shot a dart into your back. Yeah.
Yeah.
That had like sleep.
But I got to watch everybody else fall asleep.
And your dog.
Yeah. The dog I had just rescued.
Mm-hmm. That was a lit time. We had a nice little bar fight as our first adventure.
We weren't there for this, typical invitation style. We were there for my birthday. My 200th birthday.
Yes. It was very nice. That was such a weird, because that was only our like second time playing. So I had no idea what was going on.
Longer.
Yeah, it was our first like campaign, but it was maybe our second or third time playing, because we did 2 one-shots before that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, which was fun. It was a time. It was a time. Okay, so we also get skill versatility. So we're gonna get 2 skill proficiencies. So if you could roll me a d20, and I will tell you, roll 2 d20s, and I will tell you what proficiencies we have as a half-elf.
Another reason why I love that we roll is that I don't have to get mad at my dice when they roll a 1.
Nice.
So that's a 1 and a 17.
Nice. Okay, so interesting. We get acrobatics and stealth.
Oh.
Yeah. We're a
Okay.
slippery motherfucker.
And stealth.
Ooh.
Slip and slide.
I was thinking, and I was like, man, if we did a rogue, that would be good. But you know what? This is only our 5th stream. We've already made 2 goddamn rogues.
Fucking rogues, man.
Fucking rogues. Just kidding. I love them.
We don't hate rogues. We don't hate rogues. We don't. We really don't.
We just want to take a break before building another one. Because we did 2 in a row.
All about the discovery, right?
Yeah.
Discovering new classes as we go.
Mm-hmm.
Like neither of us had ever built an artificer last week.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Until last week.
Yeah. After that, I had this cute little old lady goblin that I drew, and so I made her into, I took her little art and I put it in the thing on the sheet, on the character sheet, and then I made her character, this crotchety old lady goblin, a artificer alchemist. It was great. She's wonderful. I want to play her really bad. Just little old grandma goblin.
I ever get through your 70, 80 characters. Well, you'll ever play them,
I know. Well, I have...
You could play them as NPCs.
80... 1, 2, 3, 4, 85.
Oh my gosh. It's actually
85
not that
characters.
many in comparison to people who've been playing for years longer.
That's true.
However, that's still a lot, I think. Not that a lot is bad in any
Yeah.
capacity, but I don't know.
I have an addiction. It's a problem sometimes. Let me tell you what languages we have, and then we can move on to background.
Okay.
Okay, we.
Right past it.
Yep. We speak Common and Elvish.
Okay.
Plus one more language we're gonna roll for. Ooh.
What do I roll?
You roll a D20, please.
7.
7 or 11?
7.
We speak
11.
Orcish. Well,
Alright.
or it's just Orc, but I think it should be Orcish personally, because you have Elvish, Dwarvish, but then it's just Orc. Like, what? Maybe then we were raised by orcs. It's all coming together.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well that's everything on our half elf. So now we're gonna roll for background so that we can get our proficiencies before we do class.
Alright.
So could you roll me, please, Mary Claire? A D100.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. For sure.
For sure.
58.
58 is a guild artisan.
Oh.
This is another one of the player's handbook, I think.
Hello.
Wow. That would be wild if this whole character just is from the player's handbook. Because we have made some, like, monstrous characters with, like, crazy backs, like, subclasses. So that would be a time. I am here for it.
Spicy.
Okay. So this, as a guild artisan, you're part of some sort of artisan guild, which we will roll for what that business is that we do. Actually, let's roll for that first. Roll for that first. So roll a D20 so we can figure out what guild business we're a part of.
4?
4 is calligraphers, scribes, and scriveners. I don't know. Calligraphers, scribes, and scriveners. Scriveners.
Is that?
You just describe things.
That's like a scribe or a notary.
Yeah.
I guess it's just a different word. A clerk.
They just wanted to add an extra word in there to make them sound smarter.
I guess all of them have 3. Not all of them have 3 words. Some of them have 2. I'm just gonna write calligrapher.
Yeah, calligrapher. Awesome. So that means, okay, we get insight and persuasion as our skill proficiencies. Which is why we roll for background first, because then we get our skill proficiencies. They're like already set in your background. So then when we roll for them in our class, we won't overlap with any that we get automatically from our background or race. Okay, we also get... Sorry, you can finish writing that a little.
Oh, no, you keep talking. I'm just existing.
Okay. So we then get one type of artisan's tool, which is, I think it's called calligrapher's tool or calligraphy kit. I'm going to look it up so that we can write down the right thing.
All right.
Yeah, calligrapher's supplies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, I mean, if you want to, we can roll for the type of artisan's tools, but I figured that we could just have the type of artisan's tools that goes with our business.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah.
do that, I guess.
Make it somewhat make sense. At least
A little bit.
a
Yeah,
little
at
bit.
least a little bit.
Okay, now we're gonna roll for it. We get another language, because, we're businessmen. We know, or woman, or person.
We're business person.
We're business persons, so we are good at languages and talking to people. So, roll a d20 so we can get our, what is this, like our fourth language? Yeah. Jeez.
A natural 20.
Okay. Claire.
Do I have to roll again?
No. Because
Oh,
I made
okay.
a natural 20. Pick any.
No!
So you have to make a choice now.
God
For the
damn it,
first time on this
why
podcast.
would you do this? We talked about how both of us, we are indecisive. We don't like to make this. Why would you?
But it's a natural 20. It's like a celebration. So you get to pick one.
Why is the celebrate? Why isn't it a nat 1? If we hate decisions, shouldn't the nat 1 be the one where we have to make a decision?
Yeah, I guess.
Do you want me to pick this now, or do we want to move a little farther and see what we want if we get to pick?
I guess, why not we let chat decide what
Beautiful.
you guys tell us what other language this half-elf guild artisan character should speak. So far we
Yes.
speak Common, Elvish, and Orcish. It's Orcish, fight me, not Orc. I have some feelings about things. But you guys tell us what other language you think, because we rolled an nat 20, so you guys get to pick.
Yeah.
I think that is what we're gonna say. We don't have to pick if it says pick any. Chat picks.
Mhm.
You guys tell us.
Very
If
good. That's
yeah,
very good. And it's just true. You guys have better thoughts than we do.
y'all
I'll
do.
say.
Some of the other languages though, I'll just do a quick rundown. Are Dwarvish, Giant, Gnomish, Goblin, Halfling, Abyssal, Celestial, Deep Speech, Draconic, Infernal, Primordial, Sylvan, and Undercommon. So, if any of those sound like, wow, they should speak that language, send them our way. Maybe they were raised by goblins. Maybe they do speak Goblin. Who knows?
Maybe they were.
Maybe they were. Lit. That is not all for background. I was about to say that was all for background. There's so much more that we get from background. Okay. We get some equipment. So, our equipment is
Wait a second.
what?
We have proficiency in our artisan tools.
Yes. So we also get them.
Yeah,
Yes.
I really just.
So we get proficiencies in the calligrapher's supplies, but then we also get the calligrapher's supplies as
Yeah.
part of our background. So
Yeah.
we have calligrapher's supplies. We have a letter of introduction from our guild, which our guild then would be like calligraphers and like that kind of stuff.
You know that letter looks dope as heck.
Oh yeah, it's got like a stamp of approval and shit. Like it.
It's a calligraphy letter, so it is.
It's good. Very
Absolutely.
nice. Beautiful
Yeah.
lettering. Like that SpongeBob essay T at the beginning.
Yeah. Well, not all of it.
Beautiful. There's vines wrapping around the letters. It's gorgeous.
Yep, the vines. Yeah, they're vines for sure.
Okay.
Of course.
We also get a set of traveler's clothes. And then a pouch containing 15 gold pieces, which is a nice average for most people. Yeah, it's a pretty good amount. Pretty good amount. Buy
Pretty
some
good amount.
nice stuff with that. Lit. That's all the equipment we get. Now, we get our personality stuff. So we're...
Oh, every single time I forget that that's also on this page, and I'm like, I can write all over this page.
No, Claire, no, we gotta do more background stuff.
I just thought maybe. All right, carry on.
Okay, so you get one feature with your background. Our feature is guild membership. So we can rely on things that membership provides. So because guilds tend to have a lot of sway in their in the city that they are a part of, you generally can what's it called? They generally have political power and stuff, and can kind of make things happen. They can get you out of jail. They can be they're like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you do have to pay a guild membership, which is 5 gold pieces a month. So,
what?
Yeah.
Wait. We have membership subscription. We have subscription service to pay in D&D.
Yep, you have to pay 5 gold pieces per month to the guild. If you miss payments, you got to make up your dues.
In my fantasy world, I have to pay subscription dues?
Yeah. Yep. Just if you're a guild artisan. And it's only if you want the benefits of being a part of the guild. If you're like, man, I don't want a membership anymore, you can just cut off your fees, stop paying for it.
I'm upset. What the heck?
Oh, man.
Is there a better price? If I'm a student, do I get a discount?
Yeah, I think you gotta work that out with your dungeon master and the guild that they decide for.
Well, if you have a student email, you get a discount. So if I'm a student...
Yeah, totally. I think if you're playing the Candlekeep Mysteries, then maybe that'll work out if you're do a part of that stuff. Maybe we can
roll to persuade at the start of the campaign because we have persuasion.
God. Also, Mark said that we should pick Goblin as our language because raised by goblins.
We'll pick it. We'll do that. We'll see if we are raised by goblins.
We'll figure out. Screw the raised by wolves stereotype. We're doing raised by goblins. Or raised by orcs. Or raised by kobolds. Oh my god, that's how they know Eep.
McKaylee and I are slowly trying to connect all the characters we build so that we can canonically say that they know each other.
Yes.
So far, a couple of them know each other.
Well, because eventually we do want to play, do a D&D playthrough cast or show, episode. I don't know what to call it.
Like a one-shot or maybe
a one-shot, but using our characters as a party. So if we could figure out how all of our
characters know each other. How they know each other and how they interact with Quilliam because they were evil.
Okay, Quilliam, maybe everybody knew Quilliam before they turned evil, and Quilliam had good reason for turning evil. Quilliam was framed for murder.
Quilliam was framed for murder and did have to go live in the woods and had to see their platypus friend leave them by dying.
They did. It was really sad.
But still.
Oh, man.
You're right, Mark. 6 degrees of separation.
It's a great time. We love it.
It is a great time. Boy, oh boy.
Okay, what was I going?
I have no idea. I have no clue.
Head empty.
We have to pay a membership.
Oh yeah, we have to pay membership for our guild membership. It's a membership, Claire. You gotta pay for a membership. You don't just get the free benefits.
I didn't.
It's how it works. Okay, now we're going to do personality traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws. So you can learn more about this character. Okay, roll a d8. Please.
My brain said, which one?
What?
The one that makes me think of a D10, but isn't.
Interesting. 7?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't part with my money easily and will haggle tirelessly to get the best deal possible.
It's like my dice knew that I, Claire, didn't want to pay for a guild membership subscription. And this character, of course, shares my views.
Yeah. They just knew. They knew that's what was going on. It happened. This is a great time. Nice. Will not pay subscription. They might pay the subscription.
I write notes on these character cheats that reflect my opinion.
Okay, so that's our personality trait. Now we need our ideal.
Okay.
Roll a d6, please.
I really took up a lot of space with that one.
Yeah, I know. You took 3 whole fucking lines. 2? Oh, this one also tells us what our... I forgot to mention before we rolled it. This tells us what our alignment is. And we got good.
What's our ideal?
Our ideal is generosity. So that kind of conflicts with our personality trait, but I love it. My talents were given to me so that I could use them to benefit the world. So they're using their their calligraphy skills to benefit the world. Some way, shape, or form.
Oh, carry on. I'm ready. I'll be honest. I'm tweeting my upsetness about this whole subscription thing.
Claire.
I don't want to pay a subscription if I'm in a fantasy world, okay?
Well, then don't play a guild artisan, Boom, problem solved.
Okay, well, keep going, I'm listening.
Now you know which background for you to never play.
In my, when we made a kobold, I didn't talk too much about the kobold that I play in our campaign that's on pause right now. But in her backstory, she rescued a homebrew creature called a fuzzy buzzy from a guild artisan. So, safe to say, I don't love them.
Not a fan.
Not a fan, but maybe I'll be a fan of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can be generous with other things other than money, McKaylee.
That's true. I know. I just think it's interesting that like we're super greedy about our money, but we're super generous in other ways, and I love it.
Well, we're particular.
Yeah. It's like Vexalia from Critical Role. Honestly, God, I love her. So good at haggling. So good. I get so nervous every time it comes to like a haggling moment in any like D&D game or anything. I was telling Claire and Mark this last night. Like we were playing a game. I was talking to like some NPCs. Like anytime I have to talk to an NPC, I get nervous. I just freak out.
Yeah. You, McKaylee, gets freaked out.
Yeah, me, McKaylee. Not my character. I did make one character specifically nervous about talking to people. Her name is Charlie, and she gets super nervous about talking to people, so that I don't have to talk to people, because then I don't talk to NPCs. I could just be like, nope, I'm in character. My character doesn't want to do this. So it's a great time. And then in the
Amazing.
meantime, I'll go and have this whole like heartfelt moment with a PC, but we'll be crying and stuff. I can do that role play, but for some reason I can't do it with NPCs. I don't know
I guess
why.
that makes sense. I mean, well, the NPCs are maybe only there for a fleeting moment, so you want to make your words count.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Well, isn't it part of that you want to make sure you ask the right questions?
Yeah.
This was also a TTRPG where it's like
a
it was
mystery.
Monster of the Week, so it's a mystery and you're trying to interrogate a little bit more, I guess.
Yeah, because it was, it's based on Supernatural and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, so a lot of it is, like, trying to figure out, like, what's going on in the town with, like, mysterious disappearances, blah, 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 blah. And so I ended up being the person to, like, talk to people a lot and ask a lot of questions, and I was so fucking nervous. It's a great time.
Yep.
Yeah. Which in my other D&D party, I play a tiefling barbarian. I'm a barbarian. My dump stat is wisdom, though, not intelligence or charisma. So I'm just not wise. I say some shit without thinking, and it's great. That's how I do that one.
You said barbarian with emphasis, and I thought you were trying to say bardbarian.
No. I was just saying because so I have to be the face of the party a lot. Like sometimes, or like I'm the one who has to initiate conversations, and it's like, why? I'm the barbarian. I'm supposed to just be here to rage and fight shit. Let me get back to that. But everybody else is also there to just kill things. We're murder hobos. It's a great time. We got so off track.
Yeah, I was also trying to make an angry tweet. I don't have Twitter. I don't do that.
You do
have it. Well, we have it now, but I don't.
We do. If you want to go follow our Twitter page, go to our About page.
And follow some of
Claire's thoughts.
So my thoughts.
It's a great time. Okay. We need to now roll for our bond. So I need you to roll a D6, please. We can figure out what we're bonded to.
3.
A 3. Okay. I owe my guild a great debt for forging me into the person I am today. I thought it was going to be a debt, like, money-wise, and I was like, oh, no. That made me nervous at first. Maybe we do owe them a literal monetary debt.
What if the calligraphy guild is actually, like, really haggly? Like, they really are skimpy on their money.
So they made this half-elf, they made them into their insanity of haggle.
It's not insane to want a good deal.
Well, it's not insane. It just can be a lot sometimes, you know. It's a great time. It's a great time. We're having a good time. Having a good time. Okay. There's one more, Claire. We need to do our flaw.
Okay.
So, please roll a D6. We'll find out what our flaw is.
2.
I'm quick to assume that someone is trying to cheat me.
That's right.
Yeah, that fits. That, I think, works really well. See, Guild made them super suspicious of people and super, like willing to, like, stick up for themselves and get the best deal. Guild also, you know, just taught them that, you know, yeah, cheaters are everywhere. I love it.
What's our alignment?
Our alignment. Okay, so we are good, but we need to roll to see if we are lawful, neutral, or chaotic. So roll a
Four?
d4, please.
2.
We are neutral good.
Ooh.
That's cute. Man. How many good characters have we made? We made an evil character, and then...
I don't remember.
I don't remember what the others were. I think...
Thank you, Mark. Let Claire make a Twitter. I don't know why I haven't, to be honest.
You really should.
Because, listen, our Twitter is only my D&D and other TTRPG thoughts. I have so many more that are not related to that. I was trying to think of one, but then my brain just said, you don't have any. What are you talking about? It's fine.
We love it. We love it. Nice. That is we have a neutral good half-elf guild artisan. Okay. We also need to roll for now. We can roll for our gender. So if you could roll a d4, please.
Which one have I not rolled? I'm gonna roll 4d4, but I'm only looking at this one. I just need, sometimes when you have more dice that you're rolling, they roll more. Is that logic? I don't know if it is. 3.
Okay, I got really confused in that whole monologue. They are non-binary.
Woo!
We haven't made a male yet.
Great.
We made 2 females and 3 non-binary characters.
Fantastic.
Freaking-tastic. Yeah. Sorry to all my men out there, but fuck men.
Why are you apologizing? Why? Don't apologize for...
Because I don't want if we have any followers that are men, I don't want them to be like, why do you hate me?
Fast assumption to make that it's someone specifically.
That's true.
This is a contentious topic, which we could go on, but let's keep making the character.
Yes. Okay. So, they're non-binary. We got their alignment. They're neutral good. Roll a D100 so we can get the letter of their name.
Oh, yay. Get ready to think of names.
Names that are human or elvish or maybe orcish or goblin.
An 11.
An 11 is a C.
My name starts with a C.
Wow.
It can't be Claire.
Yeah, Claire's not the name.
No. Cannot. Can't.
Oh, man. Okay. So, the last 2 things we're about to do before break. Because we're getting close to it. We're getting close to break. We are going to roll for our class so we can know what 2 of our skills we want to be the most, and then we're going to roll for our stats.
Woo.
So, Mary Claire, please grab a D20.
A D20.
A D20.
16.
A 16. Roll again.
Oh.
I only have 14 classes.
3.
A 3. Interesting. They are a bard.
I had a feeling that they might be, and I don't know why, except that they like to haggle.
Yeah. I think it,
bard.
It makes
sense. And the thing about maybe they can get a discount on their guild subscription because they're going to be at a college, right? Aren't bards?
Bards do colleges, yeah. That's what their subclasses are called, colleges. I've never played a bard before. I've made many a bard, but I've never played one. Interesting jack of all trades, motherfuckers. Okay. So, our 2 high stats that we're gonna get saving throws for, which this is great. It's gonna be dexterity and charisma.
Ooh.
So I love that we already have acrobatics and stealth as our proficiencies. God, and then we have a +2 to charisma. Okay. Claire.
Yes.
Now it's time for the fun stuff.
Oh. I was like, what do you mean? Fun
We're gonna
stuff?
hold off
Heck?
on filling in the bardic information. And we are going to the bardic information. We are going to continue.
Oh, the bardic. Wait, did you say that as a pun to Bardic Inspiration? That was really good, McKaylee. Why did you try to skim over that? That
Because
was
I
good.
didn't.
You should.
Thank you. Pat me on the back.
Gotta celebrate your good puns because puns are frequently not good.
I don't know if it was a pun, but it was a play on words.
Well, it was a funny moment. You just tried to jump over it. Why? Why would you do that?
Because you didn't notice it, so I was like, I'll just keep going. Okay. So now we're gonna roll the dice,
Okay.
and we are going to figure out our stats. Claire, get 4d4 6.
Yes. So there's 3 ways to do this. If you would like to know about standard array or the point buy system, feel free to ask. But if you don't, then I think we can go to the one that we're going to be using. Just because it's a lot to explain if you aren't going to do that one. But there are 3 different ways that you can. I feel like I'm making a like my sound's bouncing. I can hear it.
Nice.
There are 3 ways that you can get your ability scores. The way that we're doing it is the one with dice because fun times. So you'll roll like 6 times, but for each time you roll 4d6 and you take out the lowest one. You have to do math, so you have to hope that your brain works fast enough.
What'd you get?
8.
8?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my god, these are so low, McKaylee.
No.
9.
Okay. Well, we have +1 to a lot of things. We can make out of 10.
Oh god. 12.
12. Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. 9.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Come on. Bud. Oh, okay, this is better. 15.
Oh, nice.
Okay. 11.
That's all of them.
Oh man.
It's okay. We have 3 of them went over 10.
Okay. Heck.
Okay, I think that we should put the 2 9s in intelligence and wisdom so that they become 10s. Because we have a +1 from our race. Screw you.
Wait.
Okay. And then we should put the dump stat should be strength.
What's a dump stat, McKaylee?
A dump stat is the stat that you give your lowest ability score to, and it just sucks. So that's gonna be our 8.
Just don't care about it that much.
Yeah, because we as a bard, we play music and stuff. We don't need to be strong. It's fine. So we should put the 11 in. Let's put the 12 in Constitution so that we could get some bonus to hit points, and then the 11 in Dexterity, and the 15 in Charisma. Because Charisma is what we're going to be using as our spellcasting modifier. So we want that to be high so that we can be good at it and we can get some good modifiers.
And this is where we add in the stuff from
Yes.
our
Yeah,
race.
so Claire's adding in the modifiers from our race. Now we do the fun maths.
This is fun math. So you can do the math and we can explain the math if you'd like us to. We've walked through this 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
As you make more characters, you get the math in your brain, and you have to do it less. So, as McKaylee's explained in the past, 10 is our baseline.
Base.
0.
That's
so
why
if
we were so
10,
sad that we were getting 9s and 8s.
Yeah. So 10 is 0, so we can go ahead and put +0 on those 10s.
Woo.
And so the thing to think about, if you remember our math times, is the score minus 10 divided by 2.
Ooh.
I'm trying to. I hate that I PEMDAS. Woo.
Yay.
Divided by 2 is what the score is, so it changes every 2, right?
Yeah.
That means that 12 is +1.
Mm-hmm. But our
So we
8
have
is
12.
going to be -1. Our
Right,
11
so
rounds down.
Yeah, the odd numbers round down. So that's a 10, basically. So that's a 0.
Cool.
And then the 17 rounds down to 16, which...
+3, baby. It rhymes. I made a rhyme.
Yes, you did. That's another way to look at it. We can certainly continue to do the math part, because that is the most confusing in my opinion. I think the first time someone just wrote them down and was like, here they are, and I was like, oh,
cool,
okay.
thanks. You can also find tables to do it, and so you don't have to do the math. So it's a great time.
Yeah.
But that's all for... Oh my gosh, Claire, we didn't do our, Jesus. We didn't roll for... Oh, no, we're gonna do that after the break. Oh my gosh, I just got so... I got ahead of myself. I was looking at our proficiencies, and I was like, we didn't put on any of our Bardic proficiencies. But that's because we're gonna do that after a quick 10-minute break.
Woo woo.
Woot woot. So, we are going to take a 10-minute break. Everybody get up, get some water, go to the bathroom, and we will come back and we will continue working on this character.
I'm gonna put it in our chat.
Yes.
I don't know if will people who... I don't know. No, I'm not gonna put it. I don't know how to... I wish that we could, like, let people know if they come during the break, that we'll be back. But I guess that
we'll have a little
be right
sign.
back is good enough. But yeah, we'll take a 10-minute break and then we will be back.
Yes.
Better than ever.
See y'all soon.
Yeah.
We're back. I hope.
Back and better than ever. I said that at the end of the break.
Yes, we're back. Back again.
Again.
Yes.
I don't know if that's how it goes, but at least we won't be
Who knows?
struck by the copyright if we did it wrong.
This is true. I think you have to sing a certain amount of the song to be copyrighted, so we're not getting to that point yet.
It's like in my brain that if you say any of something, then someone's going to be like, hey now.
That's not okay.
My brain went to 3 locations when I said, hey now. Where did yours go?
Hey now, you're an all-star.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
Are we ready to get started? Oh my god. Claire.
What?
I just looked at the goddamn hit dice for this character. We've got another D8 character for the 5th week in a row.
The way you said that made it feel like it was lower for some reason. I don't know why, but
No, sorcerers and wizards have D6 and maybe somebody else, but like, goddamn. There's like, some characters have D10, some have D12. There's other dice. We've only built D8s, so it's great. So
names.
Let's do some names and then we can do our hit dice and stuff.
I have to say, Marshall, this first recommendation, it feels like a cheat. I said not my name. And yeah, sure. That's not my name.
It's not. It has a Y in it, Claire. Come on.
All right, how do you say it? Tell me.
Claire.
What did you say?
You say it with finesse.
Oh.
Claire.
You know. Why do you have to say it like that? Why is it?
Claire.
I hate you so much. You need to.
It's like Claire. You know? Claire.
What is. You gotta.
You gotta emphasize the Y, so it's Claire.
Let's move on. I no longer want to hear my name ever again. Never again.
Yeah. Thank you, Marshall. It's obviously a different name. It's Claire. It's not Claire. It's Claire.
I'm gonna kill you.
Your name is Claire. This name is Claire. Do you hear the difference?
I do hear the difference, and the fact that I hear the difference means that you can stop saying.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure you heard the difference between Claire and Claire.
I am gonna.
Okay. What about the other names? Are Katrina, Calypso, Calarel, and Cleo. How do you say that name, Claire? Calarel. Looks like carousel.
Carousel.
Just missing some letters. Personally, I'm a sucker for Greek myth, and I love the name Calypso. I also just fucking love the story of Calypso.
Me too.
It's a great time. Poor girl trapped on an island because she was the daughter of a titan. So she's forced to fall in love with every hero that falls on the shore. And then that they eventually have to leave. They always have to leave.
Is that the... Oh, I'm thinking of somebody else.
Oh, are you thinking of Circe? She's the one who turns men into hamsters.
No, I think I was thinking of Medusa because I was thinking of Medusa earlier this week. I was thinking about Medusa.
Yeah. God, I want to make a Medusa character with like snake hair.
Oh yeah.
There's
Protection.
some homebrew like gorgons, and I love it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll add that in one day.
Do we want my brain turned off again. Wow.
Names.
Really
What are
does
your
that at,
thoughts?
like inopportune times. I like Calypso too.
Okay,
I like
is their
Calypso.
name Calypso?
Yeah, do we want I know we did a shortened version. Do we
Maybe
like Calypso
Cal.
as is? Cal or Callie or see that doesn't make sense. Calypso. Let's just write
Yeah,
Calypso.
Calypso.
We'll see what the story feels.
I mean, they don't need a shortened name. I think they're like, especially because they're a bard, they like storytelling. So maybe that's something that like, maybe they even name themselves.
Ooh.
They were like, oh, I really like this character from these myths that aren't Greek. They totally are of the
Why did it
Faerun
sound
world.
like you were gonna break the fourth wall right there and be like, I like the names that these people talked about, but then you said myths.
Yeah, it's just myths. It's fine.
Also, if you'll notice, there are 2 character cheats
Woo.
because there are.
Because there's some stuff we can't fit on this page, so we need it on the other page. It's just fun.
Yeah. All right. Marshall's coming in strong with naming all of our characters thus far.
Yes.
Mark, you gotta step it up next time.
I know, come on, Mark.
Name.
Jeez. Just kidding. We love you. We appreciate you.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Okay, but we need to get started on our bard stuff.
Yes.
Our bardic information. Okay.
Celebrate.
Okay, so we have our hit points, I said, are a D8. So
Yes, you.
we are doing level 3. So at level 1, we get the max on the die, which is 8, plus our constitution, which ours is 1. So I would put the 12 there instead of the 11, so that we could get a little bit of constitution going. Thank you. Mark, the next M name will be McKaylee. McKaylee. I have actually met someone with their name spelled that way. That I've met a couple McKaylees in my life.
I like that they're slightly British, these different versions of our name, because if it's in a different accent, then automatically it's a totally different name.
Yeah. Obviously. It's because you're putting the pronunciation on different parts of the word, you know?
I'm really glad that you're here to explain to me how to do that. I don't think I would understand if not for you.
I mean, that's what I'm here for. I am here to be a helping hand no matter what. I'm glad I could help.
Okay.
So that's our level 1. We have 9 hit points. At level 2, I need you to roll a D8.
7.
Nice. Okay, so we get 7 plus our 1 constitution, so that's plus 8. That's pretty lit. Okay, now roll another D8. What'd you get? 2? No. 2. Okay, so add your 1 then, and we get 20. That's, at least we hit 20. That's always just good.
At least we hit 20.
Yeah. Okay. You ready for proficiencies?
Mm-hmm.
So we get proficiency in light armor. So that's our leather. Pretty much just leather. It's all the leather. Do the leather stuff. I'm sorry, I immediately started thinking of American Horror Story and that full body leather suit that the guy wears when he, oh god, I don't even want to get into what he does. It's the time.
McKaylee just loves media.
I have I watched that years ago. I don't watch a lot of media, but, every once in a while, I just, super fast consume a bunch of media. And then right now I'm in a like divot where I'm just like not consuming media. I'm just chilling, listening to music.
For Critical Role.
Well, except for when Critical Role comes on once a week. That's the only thing. But that's like, you know.
Da-da-da.
Whatever. Which.
All right, what else are we proficient in as
Yes.
a bard?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how I'm gonna have to miss this week's Critical Role. It's gonna be so
Really
sad.
tragic.
Really tragic. Okay, weapons are gonna be simple weapons. Hand crossbows. There's a whole list. I hate it when there's lists. I wish they would just say simple or martial. Okay, but hand crossbows. And then long swords. Deep, 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 deep. And then we also get rapiers. And short swords. This is why we do dexterity, because we use a lot of finesse weapons that allow you to use dexterity instead of strength for your melee weapon. It's a great time.
Everything is awe-inspiring over here.
Awe-inspiring. It's amazing. It's wonderful. Fantastic. Beautiful. Okay.
More adjectives.
Now we get we get proficiency in 3 musical instruments of our choice. So, I'm not using the entire plethora of musical instruments in the world. I'm just using the musical instruments offered in the player's handbook. So,
okay.
If you could roll a D10. I wrote D20 and I only have 10 things on this chart. I don't know why I did that.
Clearly.
Yeah, I'm going to have to edit that.
You want me to roll a D20?
I want you to roll. I just love rolling D20s.
4.
Sorry, I'm fixing it so it says D10. A 4 is a flute. Nice, nice.
Okay.
So we don't have this, but we know how to play the flute. Now roll again.
3.
A dulcimer. Yeah.
I have a dulcimer in my home, right? Did I spell that? Dulce. Nope.
The C is before the I.
Yep.
Because it's
my brain said. I know the intro.
All the letters. Yeah.
To playing a dulcimer. Till mine cracked a little and I said, gotta stop.
Yeah. It's so pretty though.
She's pretty. One more?
One more, please.
9.
A 9. We know the sham.
How do you spell that?
SHAWM. Sham.
Well, I don't know what that is.
I'm not entirely sure either. It sounds cool though. I've never made a character that plays a sham. I know what it is. Somewhere in my brain, I know what it is. I've seen one before.
Ooh, a medieval and Renaissance wind instrument. Similar to an oboe? Ooh, pretty.
Oh, yeah. We have some very good, like, classic bard musical instruments.
We can play a flute and a sham. That's cool. Because it's like that, and then it's like that. And then it's like that, because that's how the dulcimer is like on your lap.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Amazing.
Amazing, fantastic, wonderful. I was gonna say fantastic again, but I already said that. Okay, so those are all the tools we're proficient in. Now as a bard, we get proficiency in any 3 skills.
Oh wait, in skills, you're right. My brain was like,
skills.
Write them down in this spot.
But we got it. No, you don't write them down here. You gotta go highlight them.
Wait, Scanlan have a sham? Or a dulcimer? How did I miss that?
He did have a sham. No. It was from the person who lived in Marquette. The dragon guy. The dragon guy from Marquette. What's his name?
I know.
They gave Vox Machina a sham to like call.
And their person and the dragon.
Yeah.
Right?
They're like
very
non-binary bronze or copper dragon. They're amazing. I love the fan art of this person, but they gave them a sham, I think, and Scanlan used it, and then ended up using it to do drugs. You froze, but I'm enjoying just discussing this sham, I guess, to a frozen person. This is wonderful times. I hope Claire comes back, because if she yeets out of this call, we're going to have an interesting view for a second where the screen's going to line up weird. But, yeah, John Sword! Ooh, I love that person. They are amazing and gorgeous and fuck me up. See, what did I say? It was gonna happen. Claire has gotten yeeted. She just texted me. She's having tech issues. She's gonna come back on in a second. But in the meantime, everybody gets to hang out with me. What's up? Yeah, I love Jamon Saord. That whole storyline, fucking amazing. I saw a great TikTok today that was comparing like what the difference between Vox Machina and the Mighty Nine, like what their energies are, and it was saying that like Vox Machina would totally like give up like everything, including like their family and stuff, like for the cause, but like Mighty Nine will give up everything but that. So it was interesting. Just thinking about that. Like, also the fact that if you saw Vox Machina, you'd be like, oh fuck yeah, those are the defenders of the world. They're definitely gonna save everybody. And then if you see Mighty Nine, you'd be like, I don't know about that. So, yeah. This is great. Claire's coming back. Hello. How are you? You're on mute. Please unmute yourself.
What happened?
You got yeeted. So I
got yeeted?
Yeah. You froze and then you left.
Oh my god.
I've just been hanging out, talking.
I thought that you got yeeted, but I got yeeted?
You got yeeted.
Gosh.
I've been sitting here this whole time.
I was like, what's happening?
What's going on? Nope, I just talked a little bit about the differences between Vox Machina and Mighty Nine. Didn't miss much.
Okay. We love tech so much.
Yeah. It's a great time.
Wow. Do you want to get back?
Yes. Are you good to go back to our cheat page?
You asking me that question made me doubt myself. I think so.
Okay. In that case, theme music in 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Amazing. Fantastic. The good thing about our tech going out meant that we got to do our theme song again, so that's pretty lit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look on the bright side, you know?
I'll always look on the bright side.
Wonderful. Where were we? We were talking about the sham.
Yeah, we were going wacko about the
sham and Scanlan having a sham.
Yes.
Using it for drugs.
That's why he had it. That's right.
No, that's not
Oh my
why
God.
he had it. He got it from Jamon's sword.
Not why he had it, but that's why. That's where.
Where the memory
That's
comes.
the reason why I recognize that he had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some really great art that won fan art of the week of him sitting like in the cave doing drugs out of it, and it's beautiful. I can't remember what episode of Talks Machina it was, but it was gorgeous and I loved it.
Yeah.
I think it was right before their battle with not Raishan, after the battle of Raishan obviously, but before the battle with the other dragon.
Yeah.
So many dragons. Anyway, we need to roll for 3 more skill proficiencies because as a bard, you get 3 proficiencies in any skill of your choice. So, if you can roll me, well, go back to the other page because I need to see what skills we already have.
Yeah.
And then roll me a d20. So we already have acrobatics, stealth, insight, and persuasion.
3.
A 3, we get arcana.
Okay.
That's pretty lit. I'm here for that. A bard that's proficient in arcana. Roll.
13.
Okay, 13. Performance. That makes so much sense and is really good we got that.
Yay!
If we were a bard that
performance.
didn't have proficiency in performance, it'd be really sad. Yes.
5.
5 is deception. I was checking to see if we had it already. Damn. Okay. Look at all those charisma ones.
Listen, we can haggle like nobody's business, and if we
Yes.
have to be deceptive,
We can
Bam.
We can deceive them, or we can persuade them. We can do both. We can just perform for their affection.
yes. of course, that is precisely.
That's what it is.
All
That's where
right.
it's at.
What's next?
What is next, indeed? So that's all our proficiencies. Now we get our equipment. So, I need you to roll a d4 to see what weapon we have.
2.
2, we have a longsword. Amazing, fantastic, wonderful. Roll a, now for our pack is going to be diplomat or an entertainer's pack. A diplomat might make sense if we're a calligrapher. But anyway, roll a d4. If it's odd, it's the first. If it's even, it's the second. Did you roll on the floor?
My dice just fell in the trash. Oh no.
Oh no.
Hold on. Before we do anything else, I'm not going to look for it right now, but I just need to sticky note, and
Gotcha.
I need to write, don't throw out the trash. Don't
Oh
throw
my god.
out trash.
Tragedy.
D4 is lost.
Nice.
Where do I put this?
On top of the trash can.
No, because then I'll think it's trash.
Mm-mm.
Heck. Right? No,
Oh no.
right here.
There you go.
I'm just gonna put it where everyone else can see it too. That. Okay.
Nice. Make sure not to do that. Now roll a d4 without throwing it in the trash can.
3.
A 3. That is going to be a diplomat's pack. So a diplomat's pack is for like people traveling around doing some like work stuff for like, you know, talking to people, making relationships between countries and stuff. So
yeah,
we get a
I
back-
agree with you, Marshall. It was probably going to be a bad roll.
You can't have a bad roll on this. You had 2
What
options.
was the other pack? What was the other pack?
Entertainer's pack.
Terrible. Bad roll.
Okay. Yeah, we get, I'll just tell you what's in it. You don't have to write it all down.
Okay.
But so instead of a backpack, we have a chest, which has 2 cases for maps and scrolls, fine clothes, a bottle of ink, a pen, a lamp, 2 flasks of oil, 5 sheets of paper, a vial of perfume, sealing wax, and soap.
We have perfume and soap?
I know.
So, like, clean.
We're very clean. Yeah, I don't think any of the other packs have soap. I think a diplomat's pack
And
is the only
we have
that has
paper
soap.
and like ink and pen. This is
Mm-hmm.
appropriate for our calligraphy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the next thing, we get a lute or any other instrument, but we're not proficient in a lute. So I think you should roll a d4 to see which of the 3 instruments we're proficient in, to see which we get.
I'm so scared to pick up my D4s now because I've been
my
picking them up like
gosh.
this.
Don't do it. Why would you do that?
I'm holding it so firmly, okay?
If you hold it too firmly, it just like slides out.
A 2?
A 2 is going to be a dulcimer.
We already oh, you mean we have a dulcimer?
Yeah.
We have a dulcimer and we... Oh.
Yeah. No, so I was having us roll out of the ones that we are proficient in so that we could have an instrument that we're actually proficient in instead of just rolling for a random instrument and, having like
Dulcimer.
bagpipes, but we don't know how to play them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So we have a dulcimer. That's cute.
That is cute.
I wonder how we carry that around. Maybe like on our back.
I can grab it if you wanna. Do you wanna see how large it is?
I mean, sure. If you want to show everybody a dulcimer.
Okay.
Isn't it on your wall?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, Claire's going to get her dulcimer off the wall. It's very beautiful. It has like carvings of birds in it for the holes. It's gorgeous.
Hummingbirds.
Hummingbirds, excuse me. Yeah, you could strap that to your back.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Amazing.
Very pretty. It was my grandmother's.
Oh, it's very good.
Birds.
And that's what Calypso has. That's very
fitting.
fitting.
This is
very good. Fits with the name.
And you play it on your lap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I was gonna say something else, and then my brain said, "Forget."
Leave.
Simply
Goodbye.
forget. I'll
away.
just put that right here.
I love it.
Buddy.
Nice.
Pretty.
Okay. Other things. So now we're getting into the stuff that we get at level 1. Ooh. So at level 1,
we're ghosts.
Yes. Nope, that's a different character. At level 1, we get spell casting. Wow. So we get 2 cantrips of our choice. We're not going to actually pick spells or cantrips, by the way. I'm just letting you know, just so the world is aware of what we get, if you do want to make a bard. Yeah, you get 2 cantrips. At level 3, you know 6 spells. So you have 4 first level spell slots and 2 second level spell slots. But you have 4 or 6 spells that you just know, and those can be either first or second level in whatever arrangement you want it to be.
Wait, 6 spells or slots?
We have 6 spells, and then we at level 3.
So, a bard is one of the classes where you learn specific spells.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not every morning when you go through a long rest and wake up, you pick new ones from the bard list. You pick 6 that are
which I think
the ones you know.
The classes that pick every morning off of their list of spells is just artificer, cleric, and druid. Everyone
Yes,
else
and
has prepared spells.
it's a strange concept to me because I love to play druids.
But it's hard. It's a lot to keep track of.
The first long campaign that we played, I played a druid because I was like, this looks fun. And I feel like I didn't know how to play a druid for most of the time.
Yeah.
Our DM was also, she was very not heavy on the rules aspect.
The like minute details.
Or like playing our character the most optimized, like efficient way, which was nice for learning. But I didn't know how to play my druid.
It's great.
But I do like picking spells.
Yeah.
Because I can be sneaky about the spells I prepared.
Yeah. And do some trick the rest of the party.
Do some tricky party shit.
Claire's very good at planning out ideas and like that nobody else but like her and the DM are aware of, or like the keeper, the whatever, the MC, depending on what game you're playing. And she just does this shit that everybody's like, what? Nobody sees it coming.
I just like secrets.
It's great.
I love secrets. They're so fun.
It's wonderful. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely.
Honestly, at some point later, if we're like gearing up to play any of these characters, I'd love to just get on and talk to you guys about secrets, because I think they're sometimes underused, because I don't know, maybe it's hard to build stories and not want to tell everyone exactly everything right in the first session, because that's what Michaeli likes to, and I know it's bad.
I've done a very good job with my Monster Heart characters. I haven't told you about my death yet.
But the thing is, we talk a lot, and you get like so close to almost doing it, and then I'm like, Michaeli, you're telling me things. I feel like you should stop.
Yeah.
And then you stop. Because you haven't said anything specific, but I feel like you keep creeping a little closer.
I know.
Just a little bit.
Just a little
and
bit
then it always ends with Michaeli going, I really want to tell you, but I can't.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, well, don't tell me this.
I really want to tell you. Because I'm really proud of it. It's very tragic. Maybe I'll tell stream one day. I'll make you get off and I'll make you go on mute and I'll just tell stream.
Wow.
Yep. One day.
And just cross your fingers that nobody like messages me anywhere that I could see it.
I trust everybody. It's good. Okay. We are off topic.
Yeah, we get 6 spells at level 2.
At level 3.
We learn 6.
No.
Oh, level 3?
Yeah, because we're building a level 3 character.
Well, how many do we learn at level 2 just for the...
At level 2, we have 5 spells.
Okay.
At level 3, we have... But we only have 3 spell slots at level 2. At level 3, we know 6 spells, and we have 4 first level spell slots and 2 second level spell slots. Thank you, Marshall. Yes, I am the secret teller. I get so excited, and it's really fun, and I want everybody to know. And also, I'm just super proud of my characters and the shit that I come up with.
Yeah. No, it's definitely exciting.
Yeah.
It's definitely really hard. I have secrets for that most of my characters have a couple different kinds of secrets. They've got secrets that they have not told the other people, secrets that they eventually tell, secrets they don't know they have. I have secrets from the character.
Mm-hmm. Like secrets that the characters don't know.
Yeah, secrets that my character doesn't know.
Yeah.
About their past, but I guess that's because of the style of play that we've done, we're providing information in our backstory. I'm sure some, like, if, for example, if I were to have a character that had amnesia, I would just like write some ideas for what the reason was. But I know some DMs like to, like, you can just give them that and they'll do whatever they want. But if there's no thoughts, because it's a lot to plan a whole campaign, I have ideas always. And I have no problem keeping those secrets sealed. They're gone.
Nice.
That's all I have to say about secrets. That's not all I have to say, but we'll keep going.
You have a lot more to say about secrets.
I have some. How many slots on at second level? I just want to write it down. I know we're not gonna.
Second level, you have 3 first level slots. Level 3, you have 4 first level slots and 2 second level slots.
Lot.
Yes. But we still get 2 cantrips at all 3 of those levels. It's not till level 4 you get a 3rd cantrip. But I forgot that we needed to put in our goddamn leather armor and dagger. We also get that.
Oh.
So we have protection from the bad stuff that might kill us.
We have leather armor?
Yeah, we have leather armor.
What does that mean? I'm gonna just slap you. I don't know what
you can't
to
slap me, Claire. You can't. You won't.
I'm starting to tally.
No! Next time we're in person, we just stream Claire slapping me. That's kinky. Oh.
Stop, McKaylee. I need to take away, like, all of your leather privileges, okay? Anytime that word, like, you just...
Okay, you got it. It's just... It just is. So leather armor, we get... we have leather armor. So we get 11 plus our dexterity modifier, which is 0. So our armor class is 11.
And our initiative is our dexterity, so... Woo! We love it!
Oh, man. You usually want your bard to have better dexterity, but, you know, this was the best we could do. I mean, we could have put our 12 in dexterity. Maybe if when we level up to level 4, maybe we add, like, either a feat that increases your dexterity, or we just add a +1 to dex and charisma, to increase those modifiers. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know. Okay, but we also get a dagger.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dagger.
So we have a longsword, diplomat's pack, dulcimer, leather armor, and a dagger. Those are all of our equipments. I completely skipped over that because we don't have to roll for it, so I was like, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. We don't need armor. We'll just die. Actually, if we didn't have armor, our armor class would just be 10. So we're not that much better than not having armor, but like...
You know. Hey, but we have that armor, so at least we can look cute.
That's true. That's true. Oof. Okay. So we got we got the cantrips and spells out. Our DC for spellcasting is going to be 8 plus our proficiency bonus, which at level 3 is 2. So 10, and then plus our charisma, which is then going to be 13, babies. So our DC is 13, and then our attack modifier is going to be our proficiency bonus plus charisma, which then is 2, plus our 3 charisma, so 5. So that's pretty good.
Plus 5.
Yeah, that's pretty good. We also can cast any ritual or any bard spell that has a ritual tag. We can cast as a ritual. That's pretty nice.
Ooh.
And we use, obviously, so we're a bard, we use our instrument. We use our dulcimer for... we use our dulcimer for spellcasting. Let me just put this picture in your head. This little half-elf Calypso, just in the middle of battle, just, like, sits down and puts a Calypso on their lap and just starts playing.
A Calypso?
Or not the Calypso, they put a dulcimer. They put a dulcimer on their lap and just start playing. It's just them in the middle of battle, just sitting down, playing the dulcimer. Or maybe, I mean, they must have it, like, strapped, like, one of those, like, marching band, like, drum sets.
Oh, like, it's like slung, and then they can just, like, sling it forward.
Yeah, and then it's... so they can stand. They can stand and play.
This is such a large... Is there a smaller dulcimer?
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, we got some other bard features we get that are pretty lit.
Yes.
At level 1, we
these are features.
Yes. At level 1, we also get Bardic Inspiration. Woo! This is the backbone of being a bard. In my opinion, I guess. I've never played a bard, so I really, really, really want to play a bard in the way that, like, I love taking, like, the way that Sam Riegel did Scanlan, where, like, he would take songs and, like, parody them. I just do that all the time, and I think it would be really fun to challenge myself into doing that as a character, and having that be the way I cast spells is, you know, similar to Scanlan. It'd be lit. I'd have a great time. Everyone would have fun. Everyone like that. So you give Bardic Inspiration by singing to the person and being like, you're amazing and shit, and then they get to add a dice based on your level, which at level 3 is a D6. It's on 2 separate pages. Yeah, it's a D6. So in 10 minutes, they can add it to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. That can be the difference between a pass and a fail.
Yeah.
It's some lit shit. Yeah. And you can only have 1 die at a time, but so you can give out some Bardic Inspiration to your whole party. We do it a number of times equal to our charisma modifier, so we have 3 Bardic Inspiration dice that we can give out per long rest. That's lit. Okay, at level 2, we get some other good stuff. We get Jack of all trades. Just what pissed me off when I was playing a rogue, and hey, Mark was playing a bard, and their character just was good at all the shit that I was like, you know, I was super stealthy and stuff, and then Mark would be like, oh yeah, I also have a plus 12 to my stealth. It's like, why the fuck do you have a plus 12 to your stealth? You're a fucking bard. I'm the rogue. I'm supposed to be the stealthy motherfucker. It pissed me off. But I love you, Mark. And we have talked about this before. But what Jack of all trades is, so normally when you're proficient in something, you get to add your proficiency bonus. As Jack of all trades, you get to add half of your proficiency bonus to every skill you're not proficient in.
That's what Jack of all trades is?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
Yeah, it's rounded down, though. So if your proficiency bonus is +3, it's still going to be +1. But...
oh my god.
Like, that's why they're so good at fucking everything.
That is amazing.
Play a bard. Here's your call for it. Here's your...
play a bard.
The universal side. Play a bard. Okay. Also, second level, we get Song of Rest. I keep checking chat to see if Mark is going to be like, fuck you.
Why are you so fast to assume people will be angry?
Yeah, I guess we could go into that for hours. Jesus Christ, man.
You really could.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll wait till therapy. Okay.
Oh, no. Tragedy. Song of Rest.
Song of Rest. This one's pretty lit. You get to, during your, like, short rest, or I think you only do it during a short rest, you just sit there and you play a little song for your allies, and everybody gets, like, hit dice back. So everyone gets 1d6, at our level, and then it increases as you go up, which is pretty lit. Everyone just gets some little extra health.
Cute.
It's nice. Okay, before we do our Bardic College, at level 3, we also get expertise. So, I love expertise. You get to pick, which we're not going to pick, 2 of your skill proficiency. We're going to roll for them. You get 2 of your skill proficiencies get their proficiency bonus is doubled. So instead of a +2 to that proficiency, you get +4. And then when it goes to +3, you get a +6. And it's lit. You get that as a rogue too. And I love it. Because then you can also put your expertise in Thieves' Tools. So then when you roll for Thieves' Tools, you add double your proficiency. And then you can basically get past any door that you want. It's a great time. I fucking love rogues. Okay, Claire, go back to our other cheat page. Please.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, let me see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7. Okay. So I need you to roll. So we get 2d8. So we can figure out which of our skills we're proficient in. We get double proficiency in.
Is an 8 a reroll?
Yes. It's really a 7. Unless I'm counting this wrong. Nope, it's 7.
1 and 4.
1 and 4. That's going to be, we have expertise in acrobatics and insight. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I guess that, having double the proficiency in acrobatics might help us in some situations since we don't have any modifier to our motherfucking dexterity.
Yeah. God.
What are you gonna do? Sometimes you roll well, sometimes you don't.
Truly.
Okay, Claire. Now, we're gonna roll for our subclass. Woo! So far...
Our college.
Yeah, our college. So far, we've only rolled for things that are in the player's handbook. So, we have rolled for a lot of things that have been in the past couple streams that have been definitely not in the player's handbook. So, I'm excited to see if this is going to be one of those things or if it's going to be another, straight and narrow character. You are freezing a little bit, and it's scaring me so much. I keep waiting for you to pop out again.
No.
No, don't leave me.
I went to my hotspot.
Oh, nice.
I can't see our live stuff, so maybe double check it.
We're good.
Spicy.
Yeah.
My connection is unstable.
Oof. Our friend Mia, she's gotten me into doing this. Goddamn. Okay, so Claire, I need you to roll a d8 to see what Bardic College we are going to have for Calypso.
5?
A 5. Guess what?
What?
It's not in the player's handbook. This is the College of Swords.
We have a longsword.
We do. Ooh, I'm pretty sure this is from Xanther's Guide to Everything. Let me pull it up.
Swords.
Yes.
Does anybody else do that where you see a word and you don't pronounce it correctly, but it's intentional? So instead of saying swords, the W is sword, or muscles. I did that when I was younger. Sometimes it happens.
I hate muscles.
Here too. The word, saying it like that?
Yes. Okay. Interesting. Bards of the College of Swords are called blades. Um, so, well, that's just their title. Their title is a blade. Um, and they perform things such as sword swallowing, knife throwing, juggling, and mock combat. Um, that's pretty lit. Um,
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Things that we get as a College of Swords bard. We get bonus proficiencies. So we get proficiency in medium armor and the scimitar.
Oh my
Um,
goodness. I'm
yeah.
trying to-
My sister won a scimitar in a fencing tournament, which is really interesting because it was you do like different levels like based on like age groups, and I think she was in like the 15 under one, and the prize was a legit scimitar.
Oh my gosh.
It's fucking huge. It's downstairs on our mantle. It's
Wow,
great.
we have the equipment that we're rolling for today.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice like gold scimitar with like a. I found it actually. I went to a Renaissance festival and they had the exact same one. There, it's like a piratey one. It's got like a pirate ship on the.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's it called? It's been a while since I've fenced.
Yeah. Can you fence with scimitar?
You can't in in the
Officially, you can't.
in the USA fencing rules, you cannot use a scimitar. But if you do fence, so there's 3 different types of blades, and they're called different names based on their bell guard. That's what it is, bell guard. And it's, geez, epee is the one that I did, but then there's also foil, which is the one you mostly see in movies. They have like tiny little bell guards. And then saber is the one that wraps around like a scimitar would. But it's still, they all have like a straight blade. Yeah, so you could fence with a scimitar. You little weird. Yeah.
All right. What else do we get in our College of Swords?
In our College of Swords, we get a fighting style. So we get between 2 different fighting styles.
Ooh, right in our little box below.
You're coming in and out, by the way. Just so you know.
I can do a quick risky jump off of my hotspot.
Okay, we'll chill here. Yeah. While Claire gets her Wi-Fi set up.
Oh, I'm already back.
That was really
But
smooth.
am I back?
Yeah, you're good.
Yay!
Yay, technology. We love Wi-Fi. Okay. So, we get 2 options for a fighting style. We can either use dueling, which gives us a +2 to damage rolls when you have only 1 weapon. So if you're like, you know, that's how some people fence, actually. Okay, I'm getting too much into the fencing stuff. Or 2-weapon fighting, where you have 2 weapons, a weapon in each hand. Beep, beep. So, yes, you're looking confused.
I can't hear you.
Really?
No.
You can't hear Claire. You can't hear me?
I feel like I just lost my hearing.
I've been talking about dumbass shit, and you can't hear me.
Now I can hear you.
Okay, wonderful. I was talking.
How did that happen?
I was telling you the 2 fighting styles. I know today we've been having such great like sound technical difficulties. It's been wonderful. That's why I have fucking these on.
Listen. Your dice rolled poorly, you said.
Me? I did not say that.
Yeah, you did. You said
Oh, my dice did roll poorly.
half of the D20s were out.
Yeah, I rolled my dice before stream to see how they would go, to see if they told me anything. I need to get tarot cards. Like I've been thinking about this a lot. Where like I use my dice like people that use tarot cards. Where I'm trying to sense the
you
energy.
Really do.
But look at how many are in jail. Oh my god, it's wild.
I don't understand Mark's comment in chat.
I don't either. Mark, you need to explain that to us, but I appreciate it.
Last word.
Yeah.
Before the grumpy face.
We understand grumpy face. We know some things.
Let's go back to our fighting stuff.
Yeah, our fighting style. So we have the option between dueling or two-weapon fighting. So if you could roll a d4, if it's odd, then it'll be dueling. If it's even, it'll be two-weapon fighting.
Two-weapon fighting.
Two-weapon fighting. Awesome. My rogue used to have that, or something like that. It's pretty lit.
Yeah, yes. You should get a crystal ball, McKaylee.
I really should. God. I just need to embrace the aesthetic that I have of just being like
you look like if you
psychic.
Listen, if you pulled out a crystal ball from your little table back there, I would be very unsurprised.
I do have this guy. I made this so I can wear it around my belt at Ren fairs. It's a bottle of poison. It says poison. Isn't he wonderful?
But, okay, Mark, you didn't define what the last word is.
What's a cutlass? That's the question. We be dumb.
I'm scared to say anything that Mark types out loud because sometimes it's a pun that you don't get unless you say it out loud.
Ah, gotcha.
That's why I haven't been saying it, but I don't know.
Nice.
Oh, it's a type of... Thank you, Mark.
Thank you.
I'm just nervous, I guess.
Head empty.
Listen, we should keep going.
Yes. Okay, so two-weapon fighting. You are able to... So you're able to attack as your bonus action. And you can do that pretty much whenever, but it's just you can't add your proficiency to the attack. With two-weapon fighting, you can add your proficiency to both attacks.
Yeah.
So, that's pretty lit.
That's pretty lit.
Okay. Jesus Christ, Mark.
No.
These nuts. I almost knocked this over.
No. That's cool. Okay. Blade flourish.
Okay. Blade flourish. So,
okay.
It says that you're able to conduct impressive displays of martial prowess and speed. Oh. So you're just really fancy.
I am a ghost every time.
Oh. I could do the vine. Anybody know this vine? This is my favorite vine. Ready?
You don't want to see it. No.
Guess the vine.
No. No, keep going. Why did you stop?
Because now I can't. I'm laughing.
You gotta keep going. Why did you? I was having a great time.
I love it's a woman. There's a vine of a woman banging against a bus. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. She's just banging against the glass window, singing at the top of her lungs.
Mhm.
And they don't open the door for her. She's just doing it for like a full minute. And she just
you mean 6 seconds?
I don't know how long Vines were. It's just a really long. I didn't actually have Vine. I watched Vine compilations, Claire. I didn't understand Vine. I had Vine for like a day
I
and
didn't
a half.
have Vine downloaded either.
But it was just it just felt so long because this woman's just standing there banging against the glass window of this.
6 seconds.
Okay, it was 6 seconds long, but it's glorious.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna cry all my makeup off.
Terrible.
Yes. Okay.
Blade flourish. I don't even know how we got off that tangent.
I don't either. Shout out to whoever made that Vine, though.
Woo!
Okay, I'm back. Blade flourish.
You're back.
You have
back better than
impressive. That's what it was. I said, ooh.
Oh.
Because we have impressive displays of martial prowess and speed. So, when you take the attack action, your walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of your turn.
Wow.
That's lit. So we'll be, instead of our 30 feet, when we hit somebody or try to hit some, even if we miss, that just says you take the attack action. So even if we suck at hitting people and we miss, we can still get the extra 10 feet.
Wow.
That's lit. If that attack hits the creature, you get to use a blade flourish option of your choice. So if we don't hit, we get the extra 10 feet. If we do hit, we get the extra 10 feet, and we can do one of 3 things.
Which, for these flourishes, you have to expend one of your Bardic Inspiration to use it.
Yes. Which we only have 3 of at this level, because it's based on your charisma modifier. So that is defensive flourish. You deal extra damage equal to the number you roll on your die, your Bardic Inspiration die. And you add that number to your AC. So that would be nice for us. We could use that probably.
Spicy. Yeah, we could for real use that. We love, we're squishy.
Yeah, we got our nice 11 AC.
Amazing.
Then the other one is slashing flourish. You can deal extra damage to the target you hit.
I think always you deal the extra damage with the Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, yeah, it does. I didn't read them ahead of time. I'm just going through it.
That's okay. We're learning together.
Yeah. I have in the past, I have made a College of Swords bard before, because I wanted it to be like a sexy dancing lady, swords lady, like a belly dancer but with swords.
Oh, with daggers.
Yeah, it was lit. Yeah. She's one of the 75 I haven't played, but
Well.
Yes, so we can. But in that, we can hit another creature of our choice within 5 feet.
That makes sense.
Mobile flourish, we get to use our... Okay, you can push the target 5 feet away from you, plus the number you roll on your bard dice, and then you can move 5 feet to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of the target. Or use your your reaction to move within 5 feet of the target.
So we push them and then we can follow them.
Yeah, well that could be if say you're fighting next to a big pit of acid or some shit, and you're fighting them, and then you push them back towards the pit but it doesn't quite get them there, then you're standing in front of them, so if they try and leave, they'd have to get an opportunity attack.
That's true. Well, I like that your brain went the combat route. My brain was it's like you're dancing with your enemy, because you push them and then you go up to them.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think the word flourish makes me think of dancing. And with the flowy pants and dresses and stuff, or scarf, you flourish the which I guess is kind of what it is, but it's with a blade, and so it's
fancy.
performing in that way, which is cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's all we get at level 3. At level 6, we do get an extra attack. At level 14, we get to replace the use of the Bardic Inspiration for just using a D6, so we don't have to expend our Bardic Inspiration to do it. So that's pretty lit.
I see.
Spicy.
Yes, Marco. Fighting is a form of dance. That's exactly why I was thinking that, because
Yeah. No, we we would do
We are
some
a
fun
bard.
things when in fencing that was like very reminiscent of like ballroom dancing activities to like practice certain like footwork and stuff, because a lot of it is footwork. You gotta keep
cool.
it up. You gotta, get them thighs strong so you can prance around. You gotta be on your toes.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
it makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Are
It's
we
amazing.
are we at the potato?
We're at the potato!
Wow! The potato.
We need like
Oh
an
my
alarm or something for when we get to this point in the podcast, because
An alarm? Like
a potato alarm.
like I'm gonna crank an alarm and put it next to me and it'll ring.
Yeah, like a note, like I put a sound on and it goes.
Oh, so everyone is alerted to the potato.
Yes. Which, for those who don't know, the potato is the personalized obscure traits about Tenacious Onions table. That is our extra table.
Yep.
That gives
For
us
story building.
Yeah, it gives us personalized obscure traits about our tenacious onions.
Because we're ogres.
Yes.
And ogres have layers, like onions.
And today, Calypso will have layers.
Yes.
So today, they are our tenacious onion.
Woo! You're right, Marsha. We could just sing.
Yeah. We don't add any music on this podcast except for break. We just make it.
Yep.
I love it.
All right. Am I rolling?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I've taken out all of the ones that we have used in the past. So, but they're still
This
there.
is a table that has over 200 things on it, but we're only going to roll for the first 100 because we'd have to go to 1,000 if we wanted to use a dice, like physical dice. But
it's a great time. Roll a D100. We're going to pick 3 of these fun traits, maybe, depending on what we get.
93.
Whoa, okay, I got to go all the way down. A 93. I love this one. I think I put this one down. Their hair changes color every day.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah. I like that a lot. Just go through like rainbows of color. Or it could just be like normal color. Like maybe it's just like a trick of the light. I don't know.
Knowing me, if I was playing this character, I would not do the hair change color thing for several days. Like,
and then one
in the
day.
game. And then one day change it and like freak out and be like, you guys, what's happening to me?
My hair is a crazy color now.
55.
55, right in the middle. This one's based off of one of Claire's characters.
What is?
It confides in a mysterious object. Ooh.
Which of my characters is that?
You're kobold.
Oh! I didn't know that was what that was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Claire's kobold has a cute little Fabergé egg. I don't know how much you want to talk about it, but it's adorable.
Writing and thinking and talking is hard at the same time.
That's fair.
Yeah, my kobold Neve has a Fabergé egg that she's always had that she holds on to very tightly at all times.
Yeah, that's true.
74.
74. Man, we're going in the far end. I love this one. This one's very horror tropey.
Oh, really?
Which is so funny because so far they've been so like lighthearted and stuff. Um, but
Okay.
it fits, I think, with their calligraphy. They paint eerily realistic pictures with something always a little bit off about them.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is so long.
I love it. Oh, yes. Yeah, we've thought about rolling on the full chart. It's been kind of easier right now to just roll in the 100 because after each episode I take off the ones that we have rolled for and replace them from the full list of like everything past from 101 to 232. I replace with one of those so
Yeah.
that we can make sure all of our characters have different personality traits.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe one day we will like
Yeah, maybe we'll try that and see
yeah.
how confusing it is for us. 'Cause
Yeah.
it could work absolutely, but
Yeah.
our brains are sharing a brain cell. So,
Mhm. And it's halfway between Louisiana and Texas.
so it could be difficult, but
Yeah.
but yeah, no, that's true. We could definitely do that. Okay. Okay, so this is the moment where we're looking at stuff and making decisions.
Yeah. We have built a character. Now we have to figure out who this motherfucker is. We
Okay,
gotta figure out
so
their backstory.
Calypso, they're a half elf, they're a bard, College of Swords, they're a guild artisan.
Mm-hmm.
They speak Elvish, Orcish, Goblin, Common.
Mm-hmm.
They're a calligrapher. That's
Yep.
the guild that they're part of. They've got supplies.
Definitely.
They have a letter of introduction.
Mm-hmm.
They have a guild membership.
You're so stuck on that one little thing.
But they will not pay a subscription if they can help it. So they'll haggle. They haggle. They are generous though with things that are not money. And they do like their guild. I think that's kind of what we're going with the bond is that their guild helped them become who they are.
Yeah, their guild was a really important part of their life.
Cheaters everywhere.
Bad things.
Okay, so we've got that. Cool.
Yep.
And let's see. We got a dulcimer.
Oh, God.
We're not necessarily a diplomat, but we're fancy. Like we're
super fancy. We stay clean. We have perfume.
Yeah, we got soap.
We have soap. Literally, like none of the other packs have soap. It's just if you're only a diplomat has soap.
Only a diplomat has soap. Okay.
What?
But we're a guild artisan, so of course we have soap.
Okay.
Of course.
Because we're representing the guild as we go around and adventure and stuff. Because we have a membership to the guild, whether we pay it or not, Mary Claire. Oh boy.
Yeah. All right, but so it feels like we're this pretty fancy person.
Mm-hmm.
We maybe thinking about like College of Swords and how we have these flourishes and stuff.
Yeah.
Like we're pretty fancy. We're pretty elegant feeling, right? We feel elegant, right?
Of course.
We're a guild artisan. We do calligraphy. That's our thing, is calligraphy, right?
Yep.
Okay, so maybe we're part of our guild. And we're fancy. My brain's like skipping beats. I'm trying to find the thread. Okay. The thread's there.
We can find it. We'll figure this character out.
Do you think we change our hair color every day, like very significantly, or do you think it's more Do you think, okay, do you think we're like fancy and fun and cool and um really happy and
Mm-hmm.
we're charismatic. We're very charismatic. So we're very like
Yeah, I
well,
think we're a very outgoing person that like
and so
is.
maybe our hair
Yeah.
does change every day, and
Mm-hmm.
that's like a thing that we are like celebrate is that
Yeah.
our hair is super cool and it's
I think,
defines our
yeah, we make it
personality.
like a fun color that like represents like how we think the day is gonna go or like our emotion, you know?
Okay. So we have this person and they're very charismatic and like
Mm-hmm.
fun and like uplifting, but
Mm-hmm. Okay.
we have, I think, the secret aspect of us.
Yes.
It involves this mysterious object and it involves our eerie and realistic pictures,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Sorry, I just love that trait so much. I'm so happy we rolled for it.
Wait, which trait?
The eerie, realistic
Oh,
pictures.
yeah.
I wrote that one like months ago. I was so excited for who it would be.
Yeah.
Um, I think Marshall made a good point. I think
Yeah, that is a good point.
the guild pay, and we because we value money so much, and we're like we hold tight to it.
Yes.
We're like, oh, we owe them so much because they paid for our college.
The guild paid for our college tuition
Mm-hmm.
because when we were with the guild, all we knew how to do was flourish with a pen.
Mm.
And so then we went to learn how to flourish with a blade.
Yep. Yep.
And okay.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
What is our mysterious object? What do we confide in?
Okay, it has to be something like
That we have?
I feel like okay.
Is our pen? That's not too mysterious though.
I think that is kind of it's weird.
Is it the inkwell? Do we confide in our inkwell?
Maybe we have either this really like ornate.
Can we roll for a trinket?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, let's roll for a
Yeah.
trinket. That'll be our mysterious object.
A D100?
Yes, ma'am. Let me pull it up. Gotta find the pages. I have tabs in this, but then I like still have to flip through so much.
It's a 36.
A 36. This is a vest with 100 tiny pockets. I think we can have it. I would love for us to have it. I don't think we confide in this vest. I think
It's
that's
a vest with 100 tiny.
that would be really cute if we write letters. What if the object is like a book, like a nice like leather bound book that we write letters to? Like it's just our diary. We write letters to our diary. It's like this beautiful like filigree covered, but like kind of like eerie looking like mysterious dark forces diary.
Is so the object we confide in is the diary. Do you think?
Yeah.
So we confide in the diary, and and by the way that we confide in it is by drawing the eerily realistic pictures in the diary.
Because we write letters to it about our day or about like what we want to share with it, what we want to confide in it, and then we draw a picture of how we're feeling
In it.
In the
what
book.
What if? Okay.
Okay.
What if this diary, right? The diary is like.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of those things you would work out with your DM.
Yes.
If the diary has some sort of property to it, so it's a mysterious object because we found it in a mysterious way, and it has some sort of magic that we don't understand. It's like Tom Riddle's diary. Like we don't understand what it is.
That's what I was thinking of. Oh man.
You know what I mean? Like we write in it and stuff. And so when we paint the realistic pictures, there's not something a little bit off.
Yes.
We look at it again.
And then there's something off about it.
And then there's something off about it.
I love it. I'm here for it. Also, I was definitely thinking about that. Atticus also had a creepy book.
Listen.
They're related.
I was going to say they could be related because Eep was like drew and like is a performer in
Yeah.
drawing.
Oh yeah, maybe they
So
like came across each other like while
yeah.
performing and stuff. I think the books should also totally be related. Maybe they don't
Oh
know
my
that,
gosh, yeah.
but I think
What
like
if
they should be from like the same like creepy library or something or
what if
like
the book is like it's the same book?
but the okay, but I feel like Atticus's book was something that like had words already in it that they were reading.
What if we got like what if we are in this party with Atticus, right?
Mhm.
And
Okay.
we get the book
Yeah.
and the book is blank to us.
And then
That's
Atticus is
a
reading the pages that
what if it wait, what if okay, what if it's so there are two books, right?
Yep.
There's Addie's book and there's Calypso's book, right? And I don't know if this works. This is the whole idea bouncing thing. Some of them are
Yes.
not gonna work. But
Yeah.
what if it's like Addie's book is this book, and then I can't decide if they should be connected or not. Because I was gonna say the two books, the pictures that Calypso draws show up in Addie's book. But then
I
that
think
doesn't
they
really
shouldn't be
make sense.
connected in that way. I think they should be loosely
Yeah.
connected and like they're both built through like the power
They're
and
like,
worship of like the same
yeah.
ancient deity or something.
Yeah, maybe it's
Um
like they're both related to the big bad evil guy in some way.
yeah. Whoever the BBAG is going to be, the DM can make it related to both of these books, and then it'll connect the party together, being like, hey, look, you both have these weird ass books that are connected to this guy that you now have to go hunt and stuff, and like, oh, that'd be lit.
I'm gonna make I don't know if you can't really see I'm gonna write on this side so I can
Yeah.
remember.
I was
But
gonna
you're
say,
not
no
gonna
one else is gonna be able to see it.
it's gonna be under the little swirlies.
Lovely.
Uh,
If you peer really closely, maybe everyone will see it.
oh my gosh, what was I gonna write? I just want to be able to remember this.
That the books are connected?
Well, that no, the part about how the book changes it.
Oh, yeah. The book makes the pictures off. I love that. That's definitely some Harry Potter shit.
Because also we're like
Um,
I know that you don't have to bring in alignment and you don't have to bring in the personality traits, but we're using them, so
yeah.
it makes like sense that we wouldn't know that the book was bad in any way because we're neutral good. Like we don't have any reason to like it's just a book maybe that we
Yeah. We thought was pretty.
do you think we found the book before going to college or while we were in the guild?
I think we found it while we were in the guild because the guild
Yeah, that makes
deals in
sense.
like we're in a calligraphy guild. Like we deal with paper and books
There
and
are more
stuff.
kinds of people in a guild.
Yeah, so maybe like it just passed hands and someone was like, "Hey, I got you a gift. Like I found this weird ass like journal. Thought you might like it to practice your calligraphy."
Cool.
You know? Yeah.
Is the book like our do we want to is the book our who we confide in? Does it talk back to us or does it just change the pictures a little bit?
I think it changes the pictures a little bit and that's how it talks back to us. And so
Yeah.
it's like but it's doing it in such a way that's like maybe some sort of like ominous warning to like something that might be coming
Like
up.
that's after we've gone to college, that's kind of how we're traveling because we've maybe seen increasingly strange modifications in our drawings.
Yeah, where maybe like it
And
used to
that
be like very subtle, where it was like, I don't, maybe I did just that's just an extra line. Like I must have just done it, and then it starts to get more and more like they're adding in like a person in the background or something.
do you think that we realize that the journal's doing this or do you think we like just keep thinking like, oh well I must be like adding stuff.
I think we do it first, but then when it gets to a point where like I don't remember doing that. Like I didn't do that. I feel like Yeah, there had to have been a point where they were like, they draw something, put the book down, like cover it up and leave, and then come back,
Yeah.
and they were like, well, shit. I definitely this time didn't draw on it.
Spicy.
And like knew that like nobody was able to get to it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I like them. They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
And we have, I think our vest is definitely it's a statement piece. Absolutely.
It's very formal, but also very casual at the same time, where like you could
honestly, yeah,
like,
I think it has to be because it somehow it goes with every hair color that we have.
Oh yes.
Somehow we don't know how, but it just does.
Claire, what color is it? Because I'm gonna have to draw this motherfucker. Tell me what color it is. You can't just say that.
Sure, I can, Mickey.
Yes, I love to draw all of our characters after we make them. Go check out our Instagram for pictures of our characters and some other fun stuff. But Claire, I need a color. What color is the best? I feel like it's like you say what you're gonna say.
No, you say. You started it before me.
Each pocket is a different color. Yes.
I was gonna say maybe it's like a darker. Okay. No, that wouldn't go with bright colors though, would it?
What if it was so each pocket is a different color and it goes through like a plethora of like shades and just like plethora like it like
the Technicolor Dreamcoat kind of.
I've never seen that.
Joseph and the Technicolor, you haven't seen it?
No, I know. That's so okay. My old roommate used to have a cat, and they would sing the song to their cat. Their cat's name was Joseph, but I've never seen the musical. But yeah, like all the pockets are different color, and it's like slowly transitions from like, like purples to blues to greens to orange.
Yeah, I mean you want to draw it, so.
I'm gonna figure it out. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be gorgeous. Yes. It's gonna be wonderful. We're gonna have a great time.
Absolutely. They have so much in all of those pockets. They've probably got like a bunch of extra pins and.
They don't need a bag. Like backpacks.
Yeah.
What? They got pockets.
They've got their soap is in there.
Oh man.
I think we're too classy to have soap in our pocket, so maybe it is in the pack.
Yeah, it's in our chest because as a diplomat's pack, we get a chest and not a backpack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
Do you think that we are? I wonder what our style of performance is. Do we just play like I feel like it's. Maybe we play the dulcimer and we can play the flute and the shawm too, but maybe it's like a combination of art and dancing with our blade sort of thing.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of like sword dance.
But like we could also dance with our calligraphy stuff, like it transition sort of thing. My brain's saying something and it's not communicating very well.
I can feel that you have a vibe going, and I'm for it, but I don't understand what is being said. So
I think I'm thinking about in that montage in Tangled where they're in the town and they're doing a lot of different activities, like they're dancing and painting and like running around and twirling things.
Yeah,
my brain's like, oh, like something like that where it's like
painting and dancing,
like. Painting, like if they were gonna perform for money or something, they would have like
an easel set up.
They would have their guild, maybe to sell like guild supplies or whatever guild do,
Yeah, like the guild people do.
Yeah, like the guild people do, paying their subscriptions and shit. Set up.
God damn it, Claire.
I'm sorry, I am upset. I have to keep bringing it back. But they have like a big thing set up where they're showing calligraphy.
Yeah.
But if it's a performance, like if we're thinking about like Ren Fair performances, you know how they might start with something and then go to something else. So maybe
Yeah.
it's like a sort of
It like
I just
moves through the different arts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh, so cute. I love it.
Amazing. Amazing.
Cool.
I think I mean, they're not raised by goblins. Maybe our next character will be raised by goblins.
Yeah.
um,
Why do
but
they oh, goblin and orc? Didn't did didn't Addie know Orcish?
I think somebody did. Somebody else knew it. I don't remember who.
I didn't write it down.
You wrote the whole sheets down.
I know, but it's on this page. I don't want to leave it.
Oh no. Can you not like
Well,
swipe to see the other ones, or do you have to go out of it?
It's not organized like that.
Oh,
But whenever we
gotcha.
go back to the two of us, I can look.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Did you want to transition back actually?
Yeah.
Right.
Let's go back and let's do some theme music.
Okay,
Ready?
ready? Uh-huh.
Then you gotta do jazz hands.
Why do you add the jazz hand?
Cause it lets us know that we made it. That it worked. Hopefully.
Oh, we didn't have a clean transition there. I just watched it.
Oh really? Oh
We are
no.
working on it. You know what? Maybe
What happened? What was bad about it?
unsettling tech is our vibe.
Wait, I need to
I'm
know
trying to
what
see.
Happened, Claire. What happened?
I'll tell you in it. Okay, wait. Addie does speak both goblin and orc. Maybe the journal has left some like symbols and we researched them, and as a result
We come up with
maybe
goblin.
we saw a couple symbols in orc or goblin.
Wait, let me see what script those are. Nope. Orc and goblin is all in the Dwarvish script.
Maybe it was like an elective and we took it because we realized it was in the Dwarvish script, and
Yeah,
maybe
we're like, oh, we already.
maybe class was full for Dwarvish and we were like, okay,
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Explain it all away with words.
Well, if we ever I think if we ever we plan on one day playing a number of these characters, maybe not all of them. It would be hard because she doesn't speak common, but we will maybe do just like another bring back the character for an episode just to talk about more in depth who they are with whoever's gonna play that character.
Yeah.
Whether that be us or friends of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. One day we will have a play through with some of our fun, lovely characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spicy and fun.
Spicy and fun. It's a great time.
Yeah.
It's a great time to be alive.
Oh,
yes.
Fun update this week. We're probably gonna post on the TikToks.
Ooh. Yes. We have.
Slow and steady, we're getting to all of them.
Yes. We're getting it. We're getting it going. We're
Getting it going.
Yep. But we do have fun Twitter and Instagram links in our about page.
I will be screaming about subscriptions on Twitter.
Yep. Go to Claire's Twitter, which is the anddragons.
It's not my Twitter.
I can't
talk about
Twitter.
Random things. I was supposed to think about random things I was thinking about.
Okay.
I really wanted to tweet about termites the other day.
Oh,
I just so badly. I'm not gonna give any context unless you ask for it. I just really wanted to. I needed to, and I couldn't do it because I couldn't relate it. I have to make my thoughts relate to D&D if I'm gonna post it on our Twitter. I couldn't think of it.
Well, let's bring back Mark's hashtag. Get Claire Twitter.
Yes, maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, get your own Twitter. Come on.
Just there's so many notification little guys on my phone right now. I don't like
That's
that many.
true.
I have to click on all of them until they're gone.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work for every
social media.
What?
Yeah, but we have our stuff on Instagram of our past characters, and we'll probably have some fun posts coming up this week.
Yes.
Where I'm gonna try and get out a lovely picture of our wonderful Calypso.
Oh yeah.
So I'm excited to work on that and make that beautiful 100 pocket coat.
Yep.
100
pockets. It's a vest.
Pockets. Vest, that's right. Oh geez, it's gonna be a time. Some of the pockets are inside for sure.
Oh yeah. I think a lot of them should be inside if we're traveling. Like,
Oh, it's for safety.
We're gonna be one of those people who goes like, wanna buy some watches, except it'll be calligraphy pins to pay for our subscription.
God damn it, Claire. Just, I guess, Claire, this isn't the character that you're going to play because you can't get past the fucking guild membership.
Listen, I could definitely play this character because they are in agreement with my thoughts about subscriptions. Memberships, I guess.
Yeah. Memberships. It's only 5 gold pieces a month, and then you get all the political influence and power and help.
Yeah.
You can also, I think you can stay at, places for free.
But it's the principle of not wanting to pay for a subscription in my fantasy world.
That's, fair.
I'm just being stubborn, really. It's not that big of a deal.
It's true. Well, I think, minus the minor technical difficulties, we have done you getting kicked out of stream for a little bit. I think that's what the dice were foreshadowing, was that you were going to get kicked out of stream. That's why it was such a bad roll today. It really was so bad.
And I dropped my dice in the trash can.
Oh, no. If anyone wants to know, I can explain my...
Oh, wait, I got it.
Oh, nice.
It was, sitting on top, so I didn't see it, but...
Oof. I love it. I'm glad you have gotten that back.
D4 is no longer lost.
Yay! Man, I thought I lost one of my D4s, and I was, looking for it everywhere. Turns out it was just in the bottom of my dice bag. Just got stuck in a pocket. So, happens to the best of us.
Wild.
Yes.
Well, this has been a very fun stream, I'd say.
Yeah. I think we got a nice, lovely, well-rounded character. I'm excited to see in the future if somebody plays them. I'm really excited.
Hashtag trash dice no more.
Oh no.
What do you mean trash dice? Trash dice no more.
I mean, that's a little
no,
fact.
Listen, I will where's my...
Oh, man.
Where is it? Hold on, now I have little alcohol swabs.
You're gonna clean
Give it a little... I hope this doesn't remove the paint.
It might. I had a set of dice that this lovely gold set with the orange goldish lettering. It used to be green lettering, and I hated it. And so I used alcohol swabs to wipe it off. So beware if you're trying to clean your dice with alcohol swabs.
Not trash.
You. Wonderful, Claire.
Trash dice no more.
Marshall says once a trash dice, forever a trash dice, and
No!
Can't say I disagree.
Say it to the dice's face, McKay. Tell it that it's trash. Go for it.
You're trash.
Did you see what you did?
I made it fall. What did it land on?
A 1. It's mad at you.
Yes. Wonderful.
No, it's not. You cursed my dice. The trash cursed my dice.
You were the one who dropped it in the motherfucking trash. I think you cursed your dice.
I'm so sorry for all of the transgressions. I can't do this.
Oh my god.
What we call leaning into the bit a little too hard.
Commit to the bit.
Committed.
Committed. Fully. Lit. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. We could just talk about random shit, but like, I mean, no, Claire, you're not allowed to divorce me. I will not allow it.
When did we get married?
We've been married.
Oh.
Yeah. Platonically.
Would be good to know next time.
Sorry, I forgot to tell you. It was like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember we were at that club and like, you know, super drunk, but like,
I don't drink, Michaela. I think I would remember.
I know, that's why I said I was drunk, not you. You were just drunk on the emotions that were going on, and so it was just a lot. Yes.
All right. We're really just... This is the moment where we take all the bits and we go, lean
into the bit.
Lean into the bit.
Yes, I did in college, our college theater group. I was married to several people at one point. I had several wives, and a mistress. I didn't have
the classic theater family dynamic is that you're married to so many people.
Yeah. Well, it was because somebody was like, Michaela, I'm married to you. And I was like, oh, sure, cool. Sounds lit. And then somebody else said it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start getting married to people, too. I guess I'll take the initiative. Marry them before they marry me. But then one of my friends was already in a relationship, and so she was like, Michaela, we can't be married. And I was like, well, then just be my mistress. So...
Well, you talking about this and me knowing the context behind it,
yeah,
I was still confused about whether things were real or not, but I don't think they were.
Wait, whether
they were really in a relationship or if they were just married to somebody.
Yeah, no, they were in an actual real life relationship that was outside of the weird ass married shit that we were doing.
Yeah.
And so they were like, we're not, yeah, no. It's like,
Wild.
it's okay.
My brain's swished around so much that I need to go to sleep because I'm confused.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, you guys. We always have a great time shooting the shit and making characters. Claire, any last words you want to say before we hit the hay? Oh, that rhymed, kind of.
Last words?
Yeah, just
like
before...
last words ever?
Yeah, your last words that you're ever going to say, because once we get off this, you're not talking ever again.
I think I need more time. I'll do last words next time.
Okay. So Claire's gonna hold off on the last words.
Yeah. Just be waiting in anticipation.
In anticipation.
I thought about doing that and then I didn't.
Man, I miss Rocky Horror. Oh God.
Yeah.
I wore this bra actually for Rocky Horror one year.
Wild.
Man. I just pulled my shirt down. Yes. Yeah, but thanks for hanging out. We love to be here. We love to do this with you guys. Yeah. Go follow us on our social medias for updates outside of stream, but we will be streaming again next Tuesday at 7 p.m. CST. So we would love to see you guys come and join us and give us some lovely names for our characters. Give us some ideas. Ask us those questions. All the fun shit.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Well, we have done a long enough Texas goodbye.
Yep.
Y'all have a good night. Bye.
Bye, good night.